As the world teeters on the brink of what could potentially spiral into the most catastrophic global confrontation since World War II, the audacity of NATO's military posturing, coupled with the United States' unrelenting sanctions against Russia, has not only fanned the flames of an already volatile situation, but has also laid bare the West's blatant disregard for the delicate balance of international peace. Amidst this brewing storm, the Global Times, a voice emerging from the heart of China, has cast a stark warning. The path we tread is perilous, leading us towards a precipice from which there may be no return. In an era where diplomatic dialogue should be the beacon guiding our way through troubled waters, it seems the West, led by a hawkish NATO, prefers the drumbeats of war. This aggressive stance, masked under the guise of defense and democracy, could very well push us into the abyss of a world war, the ramifications of which could reshape our world in ways beyond our current comprehension. As we delve into this intricate web of military maneuvers, political machinations, and the looming specter of conflict, we invite you to stay with us till the end, navigating through the complexities of a narrative that could very well define the future of international relations and global peace. Hello and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. If you're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. In the midst of the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine, a significant warning has emerged from China, spotlighting the potential for the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, to escalate the situation into a global conflict. The backdrop of this alarming forecast is the recent intensification of animosities between Russia and NATO, triggered notably by the alliance's announcement of its largest military drill in over 3 decades, named Steadfast Defender 2020. This extensive exercise, which commenced in late January and is set to continue until May, involves the mobilization of approximately 90,000 military personnel from 31 NATO allies in Sweden. The primary aim of this operation, as stated by NATO officials, is to evaluate the alliance's capacity for swift force deployment and to assess new defense strategies. While the official announcement did not directly mention Russia, leaked documents have revealed that the country is considered the principal security threat to the alliance. One of the exercise's key objectives is to showcase NATO's capability to rapidly deploy forces from North America and elsewhere to bolster Europe's defense. This situation was further highlighted in an opinion piece by the Global Times, a publication with ties to the Chinese Communist Party, which criticized NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg's recent discussions in the U.S. regarding the alliance's preparedness and financial investments in defense. The article interpreted these developments as preparatory steps for widening the Russia-Ukraine conflict into a worldwide war. Stoltenberg, in a speech in Tampa, Florida, underscored the significant transformations within NATO since the Cold War, including the deployment of combat-ready troops in Eastern Europe and increased defense investments by member countries. Just a quick reminder to hit the like button below. YouTube has been restricting my videos a lot recently because of bots, so your like does help out this video massively in terms of the algorithm in YouTube. The Global Times commentary also expressed concerns over the broader implications of NATO's strategic adjustments. While such moves might bolster internal unity and maintain the alliance's global military dominance in the short term, they are likely to foster divisions and confrontations internationally over the long haul. This shift, the article warns, could profoundly impact global diplomatic relations and the security landscape, especially around China, heightening the risk of conflict as NATO's influence and operations expand worldwide. Amid these developments, Dmitry Medvedev, Russia's former president and a close ally of Vladimir Putin, issued a stark warning about the possibility of a big war with NATO. Medvedev criticized the organizers of Steadfast Defender 2020 and highlighted Russia's stance of not initiating a first strike against NATO members. However, he warned of a severe response to any actions perceived as threats to Russia's integrity or its relationships with neighboring countries like Ukraine. Adding to the chorus of warnings, officials from NATO member countries, including Romania and the United Kingdom, have voiced concerns about the readiness for and implications of a potential conflict with Russia. Romanian Defense Chief General Gorhita Vlad and UK Army Chief General Patrick Sanders have both emphasized the need for their countries to seriously consider and prepare for the possibility of the Ukrainian conflict spilling over into a broader war involving Russia. These developments and warnings underscore the precarious state of international relations and the potential for current regional conflicts to spiral into larger, global confrontations. The dialogue between NATO and Russia, as well as the international community's response to these tensions, will be critical in determining the course of events and whether diplomacy can prevail over the specter of a widened conflict. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe. The geopolitical landscape is currently teetering on a precarious edge, with the NATO-Russia tensions over Ukraine serving as a focal point for broader international concerns. The Global Times warning about the potential escalation of this conflict into a global confrontation highlights the intricate web of military, political, and economic factors at play. The ongoing Steadfast Defender 2024 military exercises by NATO, while not explicitly targeting Russia, send a clear message of readiness and deterrence, reflecting the alliance's perception of Russia as a significant security threat. NATO's strategic maneuvers, including the significant military buildup in Eastern Europe, represent a critical phase in the alliance's history. Jens Stoltenberg's comments on NATO's adaptation and investment in defense underscore a deliberate shift towards enhancing military readiness in response to perceived threats. This move, while aimed at safeguarding member nations, also signals a hardening stance that could further inflame tensions with Russia. The perspective offered by the Global Times suggests that NATO's actions, though intended to strengthen internal cohesion and secure its members against threats, may inadvertently contribute to a divided and confrontational international environment. This is particularly concerning for China, which views the escalating tensions and potential expansion of NATO's influence with apprehension. The article implies that the security and diplomatic challenges emerging from this situation could have far-reaching implications, not just for the involved parties but for the global community, including nations like China that are geographically removed from the immediate conflict zone. Dmitry Medvedev's remarks add a layer of complexity to the discourse, blending a mix of defiance and caution. By asserting that Russia would not initiate a strike but would respond vigorously to any threats, Medvedev articulates a stance that is both defensive and threatening. This rhetoric, reflective of the broader Russian government's position, highlights the fragile nature of international peace and security, where perceived provocations or military posturing can quickly escalate into open conflict. The concerns raised by NATO member states like Romania and the UK further illuminate the gravity of the situation. The admission by Romania's chief of defense about the country's unpreparedness for war with Russia, along with the UK Army chief's call for mobilization, underscore the palpable fear and uncertainty that pervade the region. These statements not only reflect concerns about military readiness, but also the psychological and strategic calculations nations must make in the face of potential conflict. As the international community watches these developments unfold, the critical question remains how diplomacy can be leveraged to de-escalate tensions and prevent the dire predictions of a global war from becoming reality. The dialogue between NATO and Russia, the role of major powers like the US and China, and the international legal and diplomatic frameworks governing conflict and cooperation will be crucial in navigating the current crisis. Ultimately, the ability of nations to engage in constructive dialogue, respect sovereignty, and prioritize peace over aggression will determine the trajectory of these tensions and the future of international security. The unfolding narrative around the NATO-Russia tensions and the broader geopolitical implications serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of global security issues. As nations grapple with the challenges of maintaining peace and stability in an increasingly complex and divided world, the importance of diplomacy, mutual respect, and international cooperation has never been more evident. The path forward requires a concerted effort from all stakeholders to address underlying grievances, build trust, and work towards a collective security framework that transcends regional disputes and aims for global peace. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video, and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence. Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out this video showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.